We left the door open for my cat, and there is a massive fly. Hello! Oh my god, welcome! I'm your host, woman who is sick and has decided to take a break from playing Baldur's Gate 3 to do anything else, and you're watching I Show You My FYP, and you... listen. Welcome. Y'all been seeing the snack shop videos on Instagram? Little snacks, they eat the snacks. There's a little girl with braids. Does this song sound familiar? It's about to. The purpose of these videos is kind of like a little nostalgia for people who grew up with these snacks in the 80s and 90s, and I assumed it was going to be a little bit of, marketing, like, oh, go to our affiliate link. There isn't one. That being said, the snacks all look tasty as hell, and I would like to try them. But would you believe me if I told you they sprinkle in some plot into these little snack videos? Yes, they do. And it fascinates me. When these videos first showed up on my feed, I was kind of like, okay, whatever, it's a little snack marketing thing. It's not for me. I'm going to keep going. But apparently I interacted with it long enough for my feed to be like, oh, you want more of that? You want more of that. Let me go get you some more of that. And they gave me more. And I wasn't really interested until I saw this video. So, immediately? Huh? Like, what is happening? First of all, she comes in there and asks for 2 bundles of thread, but her fingers said 3. Miss Ma'am, what are you doing? This is a small business. Then she ignores the toothpick that's in the bag of snacks, says, hey, give me your toothpick. And he goes, okay, hands her his used toothpick so she can eat her snack. And then she goes home and says that her mom isn't home again. Not that her mom isn't home. Her mom isn't home again. And then makes a little bracelet. So clearly, I feel like I'm missing out on something. I feel like there are plot points that I have missed and that I need to know about. And this prompted me to watch every single video that this channel has ever posted. So I'm going to give you some character summaries so you can kind of orient yourself in these videos. I'm only going to give you 2 right now because there's a lot of people that are in and out and are recurring, but to me, these are the 2 most important people, okay? The first one is one of the shop runners, shop owner maybe. There's 3 people that actually run the shop. We've got boss, man, and woman, but we're not going to talk about man and woman. I don't care about them. We're going to talk about boss. Boss is my man, okay? We love boss. Let me tell you a few things about boss. He loves to drop things. Absolutely loves it, lives for it. He loves caramelized sugar lollipops. He also loves these little crunchy peach candies that I so desperately want. I want to eat one so bad. He is also charitable, resourceful, and he is boss, okay? Clear? Moving forward. Now we're going to talk about the girl with the braids. I believe her name is Nunya. And let me tell you something about Nunya, okay? We'll start. She's a thief. She sucks. She is evil. She has an unknown home life. It seems like her mom's not home a lot. It's a recurring theme. So maybe I shouldn't judge her too harshly. But also, she's a little lying, thieving, stealing rat. So, maybe I'm being dramatic, but look at how much stuff she steals from Boss. It is insane, and it gets even worse, so we'll talk about that later. Listen, I'm not anti-stealing, okay? I think that if I see somebody stealing produce at a Safeway, no, I didn't. No, I did not see that, actually. But if you're gonna go to a small business and steal just so much from that small business, that's not okay. Okay? Stealing from like a major business like Safeway, Target, Walmart, that's way, way different than stealing from a small business. I am working class when I steal mangoes from Safeway. This girl is a little rat bastard. Now, there's another character I'm going to introduce, but we'll get to him later. For right now, let's just watch this dynamic play out. Nunya does have an older sister. She's not really that important. She kind of just shows up in some videos, like in this one, where she absolutely mobs into Boss's shop on a bike. Get your finger out of your nose, dude. This place sells food. Get your sticky fingers away from Boss's table. Disgusting. Now, in this first video, chronologically, Nina's the only one that steals. She shoves that candy into her pocket, and they keep going, and the older sister doesn't steal anything. In a later video, the sister does steal. But I've noticed that the older sister only steals when Nunya is present. And it seems to benefit Nunya. Nunya's a bad influence. So much so that she's influencing her older sister. Hockey. Wretch. Your day of reckoning approaches, and you cannot escape. Also, unrelated, these videos do make me hungry, okay? Those spicy strips, ooh, those look so good. I want them so bad. Give them to me. Anyway, another character beat that we get from Boss is that he is frugal, but not unreasonable, okay? If you can't afford the ice cream, that's okay. Now you can. Now that's how you keep a customer, okay? He's got my business. Even when he isn't being a frugal king, he is a generous king. This man spends time hand making these lollipops and then just gives them to Nunya for free. That's so generous, especially considering that she is constantly stealing from under his nose. Rat! Her mom is literally never home. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Find it. Okay, now brace yourselves. When I saw this video, my jaw embedded in the floor, okay? Property damage. My landlord was furious. Watch this. He was her grandpa the whole time? Oh my god, disgusting betrayal. Betrayal! Not only are you stealing from a small business, you're stealing from your family business? From your grandfather? I would tell her to feel shame, but clearly she doesn't feel any. Look at this. Nunya pushes this boy, says, "Gimme your snacks," and he says, "No, no, ma'am," which, like, brave. Okay, I'm proud of you. But then his older sister comes over, who is also Nunya's older sister, but we won't talk about that, and is like, "Hey, why are you bullying my brother?" And she goes, "Damn, that's crazy. I'm actually gonna go tell your mom that I got bullied, and then she's gonna give me money." And she does, and then she goes and buys snacks with it. Menace. This girl is a menace. Now, if you're like me, and you have been preying on this child's downfall, this next video will delight you. Retribution. This is Iron Egg. This kid is a hero. I regard him as sort of a karmic soldier, doling out punishment where God failed to do so. Him and his little slingshot are all good in my book, okay? Let's move forward. Now, Nunya does something here that is so horrific, borderline irredeemable. I can't even put it into words, okay? Look at this. Treachery. This isn't just some petty crime against your own family business anymore. This is grand theft. What's gonna happen when she goes home and she sees Grandpa? Do they just not talk about this behavior? They just don't discuss it? Where was Iron Egg? What was that? Oh. Oh, he's doing property damage? Oh. No, no. Auntie was innocent. I thought we were aligned. Why do all of these kids suck? So we're gonna end this on a video that kind of serves as a little bit of a redemption arc. Okay, yeah, another 50 cents so that you can get yourself snacks. I know your MO. God, again, with the peach candies. I want them so bad. Okay, so she did use the money to get herself a snack, but she also did get a little cake for her grandma and got her the roast duck. Didn't lie or steal. I feel a little bit like an ass now. I'm sorry. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a nice person. Okay, I wasn't gonna say it because it seemed irrelevant and mean. But you know what? Maybe it is relevant. So I'm just gonna tell you, okay? Nunya has worms. Nunya has worms and she's taking deworming medicine. And I don't think it's working, okay? Because I think the worms might be what's making her a thieving little rat child. Or maybe. Maybe. They're turning her into a mind flayer. More on this at 6. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the insane little subplots that exist on this nostalgia snack Instagram page. My Instagram and my Buymeacoffee are linked below. Feel free to subscribe if you really want to. Maybe even like the video or something. I don't know, whatever you feel like, Queen. If any of you need me, I will be stealing Slim Jims from my local 7-Eleven. Bye!